Hi and welcome to Lambs at Play at Home Music and Story Time. Today, if you can bring with you something to drum on. So we've got our tin that we decorated and made it look really pretty. You can just grab a tin and use that as a drum. You might have an ice cream container or maybe just a bowl out of the kitchen cupboard. But grab something that you can make a drum sound on. Also, you'll need, we've got some little animals that we're going to use to sing. You might like to find some as well. We're going to do Old MacDonald Had a Farm. So Old MacDonald's got some little friends here ready to go. Other than that, you need your body and your voices ready to sing and dance with us today. So let's get started, everyone. Ready? Shh, shh. Mice are creeping. Shh. Birds are singing, shh, shh. Mary rocking, baby Jesus sleeping, shh, shh. Mice are creeping, shh, shh. Birds are singing, shh, shh. Mary rocking, baby Jesus sleeping. Well, as I said before, I've got my little friends here. I've got a sheep, bah. I've got a dog. What noise does a dog make? Woof woof. What noise does a turkey make? Look, I've got my little turkey friend. Little turkey. Have you seen any bush turkeys in your backyard or down the beach? We've got a little turkey here. And we've got a hop, hop, what do we have here with the long ears and the legs that go hop, hop, hop? Yes, it's a bunny. So let's start off with our sheep. Remind me, what noise does that sheep make? Bah, let's go. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a turkey, E-I-E-I-O. With a gobble gobble here and a gobble gobble there. Here a gobble, there a gobble, everywhere a gobble gobble. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bunny, E-I-E-I-O. With a hop, hop here and a hop, hop there. Here a hop, there a hop, everywhere a hop, hop. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You might have some different animals than what I have here, so you can add those in and sing that later on. You can grab all of the different animals that you have around the house. You might have a cat, you might have a horse or a sheep, a cow, a giraffe, any animals that you have, and you might like to collect them like I have and sing Old MacDonald with each of your animals, practicing the sounds or the actions that they do. Now we're going to get our fingers ready. Can you get me 5 fingers first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you give me your other hand? And that's going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 wiggly fingers ready to sing our song. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? Because he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on my right. Can you get your little finger up and wiggle him? We're going to do that once more time and practice our counting. So get those 10 fingers ready to go. Close them up and open them as we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. Why did you let him go? 'Cause he bit my finger so. Which finger did he bite? This little finger on my right. You got your little finger there? Ouch! A little fishy, he would have hurt. Okay, let's get our little friend, the little sheep. You might like to get our drum at this point. So I'm going to sit back here so you can see me and my drum. And we're going to practice tapping. We're going to go one hand, the other hand. One hand, nice and slow. Can you do two hands together? Tap, 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 tap. Can you do little just one finger? Tap, 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 tap. Can you do big whole hands? Bang, 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 bang. Big arms. Bang, 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 bang. Really fast. And stop. We're going to sing Baa Baa Black Sheep, but we're going to join in with our drums. So, Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy that lives down the lane. Let's do that again, and we're going to go a bit faster, and we're going to use 2 hands together. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy that lives down the lane. We're going to do it again, this time just using the tips of our fingers really quietly. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy that lives down the lane. What if we tap our fingers, roll them, and stop? Loudly. Stop. Bang, 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 all together. 2 hands. Stop. And finish off just with a tap. Sounds like rain dropping on the roof, doesn't it? Can you hear that? It's like the rain pitter-pattering on the roof. We don't need our drum for the next song, but we are going to pretend like we are little bunnies. We're going to curl up into a little ball, and we're going to wait and have a sleep. Okay, lay down, little bunnies.
See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? No,
Wake up, bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, and stop. Lay down, bunnies. Lay down. Lay down. Have a sleep.
See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with a merry tune? They're so still, are they ill? No,
Wake up, bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, and stop. Did you have fun sleeping or pretending to sleep and then jumping up and hopping around? It's a good way to stop and then get started and enjoy some jumping. We're going to get our 5 little fingers back again. So we need 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to pretend that they're 5 little frogs sitting on a log. So you're going to have your log, we're going to have our frogs, and we're going to count them down as they jump off the log. Get those 5 frogs ready. Get your 5 froggies ready. Little speckled frogs, speckled bugs, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool. Jump. You got 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. The frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there were 3. You got 3? 1, 2, 3. 3 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. Then jumped into the pool. What does that leave us with? A 2. 1, 2. 2 little frogs left on the log. Got your 2 frogs ready? 2 little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool. How many left? 1. 1 little froggy left. You get your froggy? Have you got your last little frog ready? The speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious. Yum, yum. He jumped in the pool. Jump! Speckled frogs. No speckled frogs left on the log because all 5 are in the pool. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frogs, and they all went for a swim and we're left with none. We're going to practice our singing and clapping with our song Bingo. So each time we sing it, we're going to drop a letter. So this is really good for sequencing and remembering a pattern, and also just learning how to stop each time and wait for the next part to come on. So we're going to do, the first one is a good one because we're going to go through and go B-I-N-G-O. Then the second time, we're not going to say the B and we're not going to clap for the B. Then we're not going to say the I, and so on and so on. So this takes a little bit of practice and getting used to, but you can follow me when I clap, and when I sing, you clap and you sing. And we'll get used to that patterning very quickly. So ready? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. Now, we're not going to say the B and we're not going to clap for it either. There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh. Now we're not going to say the B and we're not going to say the I. So we all ready? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, now we're not going to say anything at all when we sing out the B-I-N-G-O. It's just going to be in our heads and not with our voices. So ready? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh, it's a bit tricky trying to keep quiet when you want to sing those words. You could also, instead of clapping, you could grab that drum that you've got and we could practice that on the drum. So maybe you might like to practice that one a little bit later on and use your drum instead of the clapping. Now, I don't have a helper with me today, but you might like to grab your mum or your dad, and we're going to do this little piggy. So I'm going to use my hand, but if you've got your mum or your dad or someone there with you, you might like to get your feet out and they'll use your toes. So this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Did you get tickled? Now you might like to swap so that you get to tickle your grown up. I might grab my little sheep that I had before and pretend on his toes so I can give him a little bit of a tickle. You ready? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Oh, my sheepy enjoyed his tickles. Did you? Okay. Now, we're going to get those hands ready. What might we be doing if we go round and round, round and round? Now we're going to get them go all the way up to the top and down to the bottom. You're right, we're doing skidamarink. Get those hands ready to go. Those hands ready to twirl. Get them warmed up. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Round we go. Love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Twirl those hands. Elbow change. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning, right at the top, in the afternoon. I love you in the evening, down to the bottom, underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Oh, and I do. I love you all very much. And today's story is Guess How Much I Love You. So we're going to have a look at this one, and it's got a bunny on there today. Today, all of our songs have all been about animals. We've had bunnies, we've had Old MacDonald's farm, we've had Bingo the dog, and we've got a story with a big bunny and a little bunny. Guess how much I love you. I got this here. I'm going to cut myself out and you can see the pictures. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. Can you see that there? He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said big nut brown hare. This much, said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they can go. Look, there he is, big wide arms. Big nut brown hare had even bigger arms, but I love you this much. That's a lot, thought little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. Look, there he is, reaching up to the sky. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. He's a bit taller, so he can reach up higher. That's quite high, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I had arms like that. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. There he is, reaching up with his feet. I love you all the way to my toes, he said. And I love you all the way to your toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. That's even higher again. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed Little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. There you go. Bunnies can bounce very high, can't they? But I love you as high as I can hop, said Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears hit the branches. That's good hopping, thought Little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down to the lane as far as the river, cried Little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river, over the hills, said Little Nut Brown Hare, Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. There you go. There's the moon in the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed his eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Look at them having a nice cuddle, looking at the moon. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Look, big kiss on his head. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. There you go. That's a beautiful story about how much I love you. Sometimes we like to say, I love you this much. But you know, we can always say, I love you to the moon and back. Maybe you might like to say that to your grown-up today. I love you to the moon and back. Well, for all of our boys and girls that are celebrating their birthday this week, we love you and we want to say happy birthday to you. So we're going to sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. God bless you and keep you. Happy birthday to you. Well, boys and girls, have a wonderful week and we look forward to seeing you again for story and music time at home. Bye.